Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Welcome back. It is time for another haul video, and it looks like we have nobody in the building. It looks like, at least not in the comments. It looks like I see two people are watching. So whoever you are, thank you, appreciate it. Other than that, doesn't look like we have anybody else in here right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get this thing cracking, and I'll probably move fast since there's no one in here. So let's keep it going. And let's see here. Let's start with this bag here, because, well, as we know, bags are easy to get into. So here we go. Here we go. And it looks like we have a couple of, looks like we have a, from SyncWire, looks like we have an AM/FM transmitter and a magnetic car phone holder. All right. Not bad, I'm not mad. And this one, it looks like this is gonna be one of those phone holders that has one of those sort of sticky mounts that go onto your dashboard there. So you can see that. It's gonna have one of those sort of sticky mount bases that go on your dashboard. So I'm likely not going to use this because I don't put these on my dashboard. I don't like to put any sort of like permanent, semi-permanent stickers on there, because sometimes when you try and take them off, they can cause a little damage, and so I don't like doing it. But some people don't mind, so I'll probably give this away to somebody who doesn't mind. Also, we have from SyncWire a car wireless FM transmitter. So for all of you out there who don't have a smart car or some sort of like Android Auto or a CarPlay inside their car, or you maybe have an older car that doesn't have all that stuff. Well, you can use an FM transmitter to connect your phone. Also, just for some of you who don't like to connect your phone to those systems. So my wife is not a big fan of connecting her phone to the car like that, but she doesn't mind having an FM transmitter that she can connect to. That way, if she plugs it in and has her phone connected, she can then hear her phone calls through the car stereo system and use the microphone. So yeah, all right, let's see here. See how much these things are. There are some barcodes on here, so let's see if we can figure out what they are going to be here. Let's see. It looks like we have, all right, there's one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and scan them both in and see, so we can just hop into Amazon and take a look at both of them. So, oh, this thing went really quick. What happened? Oh, I think I hit it so fast. I think it connected it so fast. Oh, well, there we go. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Excuse me. All right, let's go ahead and hop on in right quick. And here is my Amazon page. Let's just go ahead and hit refresh. And here is the FM transmitter right quick. So there we go. And this is going to be, ooh, look at that, car adapter, 24 watt. It has PD, 36 and 18 watt charger. So it looks like maybe you can do those at the same time for a total of 54 watts of charging. So it looks like here, if you see the QC3 and then the USB-C, which is going to be PD. So it looks like maybe you can get 18 watts out of the QC3 and 36 watts out of the PD charger, which should give you some really fast charging. So, and then you see you'll have your channel selection button, and then you'll have the this button here. It says B, and then it has the little light bulb. So I guess you can change the colors of the bulb of the lights around there. I'm not sure what the B stands for. Then you have the indicator there, the little LED screen to tell you what channel your FM transmitter is tuned to, so that you can then tune the radio in your car to that. And then you have a button here that it's sort of a toggle switch, so that you can push it to answer phone calls, and you can also see it will move left and right. And I believe there's also a volume button or rocker as well. So, and then it looks like there's a few. It looks like there are a few a little, I don't think these are speakers. They might be. I think they're microphones, but maybe they could be speakers. I don't know. We'll see. But again, this is the SyncWire Bluetooth 5.4 FM transmitter car adapter, 54 watts with 36 watts and 18 watts. It says stronger dual mics. So maybe those are microphones. Yeah. And then it says light switch, hi-fi bass sound, fast charging, wireless radio receiver, hands-free calling, and LED display. So you're going to get all of that on there. So I think these are actually going to be the microphones. So big ups on that. We can see here, yep, it says advanced dual mic system, CVC noise canceling technology, and you're going to get 12 times clearer calls. So that's really nice. You also have the latest Bluetooth 5.4 chip that's going to give you 200% faster connection, 200% more stable transmission, and 100% better noise suppression. And then we're going to have the 54 watt super fast charging. So again, you can see others. SyncWire is going to allow you to charge up your phones and different devices in like 30 minutes, where others will only get you to, or 70% in 30 minutes, where others will only get you to about 40% in 30 minutes. So much, much faster. And you'll see there's a number of devices are showing, from the iPhone here to the Android, to Samsung's phones. And I'm not sure what this device is, maybe a tablet of some sort. So yeah. And then we can see you can have the ambient light switch, so you can long press to turn it off, or you can go ahead and turn it on. And the light switch is kind of nice. Some people may find it distracting, which is one reason why they allow you to turn this off. But it's also nice because if you are in the car and it's dark and you don't want to have to try and fumble around to reach it, so that you can press the button to answer a phone call or adjust the volume or something, it allows you to quickly and easily be able to see exactly where it is. So that's always very, very nice. And then you can see it says deep bass and hi-fi stereo, high fidelity and smoother music transfer. So not only is this good for phone calls and such, but it allows you to also transfer your music through here, so that you can, if you don't have like Android Auto or iOS or Apple CarPlay, it allows you to use this and transfer from whether you have an iPhone or an Android phone. So yeah. And it says, tell Joy I'll be back. So it's going to give you hands-free calling, which is very, very nice. So, and you can see it says there's different features that you can do with this, different functions you can do with the button. So you can see it says answer is going to be short press, handset or hands-free is going to be long press, hang up is going to be short press, reject is going to be a long press, and then it looks like, let's see here. What is that? I can't see what it says. Redial last number, short press twice. Okay, so there you go. So that's going to be the last one on there. Anyways, this one here is going to be $25.99. That's $25.99. So, and they do have, it looks like they may have one in silver, and then they have one in black. So, very nice. All right, big ups to SyncWire on that. And it looks like you can get this it looks like you can pick it up by Sunday, I guess, if you order it in the next couple of hours, depending on where you live. So it may be that you can get this sooner than I can, but yeah. All right, let's see what else they have, because let's see the other one, because we also had this car mount here. So let's go ahead, let's hit the browsing, let's do that, and for some reason, this thing is not coming up. The SyncWire phone mount thing is the magnetic car phone holder is not coming up. So let me scan it again and see if we can get this thing to come up. Let me hit that. Let's see. Kick out of that. Hit that. And let's see there. It showed up a minute ago. There we go. All right. You know what I think it was? I brought up the page, but I didn't actually click the link to get into the actual product page. So, all right, let me do this. Let me see if I hit refresh on the browsing history. There it is. Okay. So let's jump in. Let me show you here. Let's go ahead and see what we have. And we have, yeah, there we go. SyncWire fits MagSafe car mount for car dashboard, all metal, and foldable magnetic car mount, magnetic phone holder for car, 360-degree rotation, strong mount magnets, car phone holder fits iPhone 15, 14, 13, 12 Pro Max. So, now, just so you know, even though they're saying it fits these different models, that's because at 12 is when they started the MagSafe, putting the MagSafe stuff in the iPhones. But if you have a MagSafe compatible case on your phone, this will still work, and you can use it not just with iPhones, but with other phones as long as you have a MagSafe compatible case. So, but we can take a look at it here. Those are going to be the magnets around there. This is going to be the adjustable mount right there. I believe this is where it's going to swivel right there. You can see where it says 360-degree rotation. So you can swivel this thing, so depending on what you're trying to do. And if you want it up like this, you can. Or if you want to have it down on a lower level like that, you can do that as well. So, but you can see here, that's how it sticks on there with like that base. It sticks on there with that sort of 3M sticky mount base, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the problem I have with these types of mounts, is that I prefer vent mounts that just attach to the vent, because then I can take them off and put them back on. Whereas these are pretty much permanent fixtures, and they don't come off unless you do some serious work to get them off. And even then, they can cause some damage to your dashboard if you're not careful. So, yeah. Now this is $24.99, but they do have a $5 off coupon, so you can get this for about $19.99. So that's very nice. That's nice that you can get that for less than 20 bucks. So, but there you go. You can see there it says 360-degree flexible rotation base, so that you can move this and get the angle, I guess, that you need. And then you can see it says just stick on anywhere you want. So you can see it says you have the upward view right there. They have a Tesla view, which I guess they call it. I've never really heard of the Tesla view. They have the foldable mode, so I guess you can just fold it all the way up. And then they have the lower view right there. So the lower view is kind of nice, because sometimes, depending on where you live, there may be restrictions about having a phone or GPS unit up in this area that may be viewed as a distraction. So, yeah. So there's also, it says, you can see there it says the 3M GPH 160 adhesive, negative 40 degrees to plus 300 degrees Fahrenheit temperature resistance. So this thing is going to be a pretty permanent fixture on there. That's not coming off. So you can see it says, very important, rub the intended area with a wet wipe vigorously and repeatedly at least 10 times. Press the base and hold. Press the base for 10 seconds and let it sit for at least 5 hours before use. So basically what they're saying is they want you to clean this thing off and make sure it sticks really, really firmly, and then don't use it so that there's not any pressure applied downwardly on this thing. They want to make sure that this thing is really permanently affixed to your dashboard before you use it. That way it'll be very, very stuck on there. And yeah, and then there you go. You now have the ability to use this. And if you're using like a snap-on, you can see here it says like snap-on and go, compatible with pop grips for MagSafe. So if you have a pop grip for MagSafe, it'll work with that. But if you just have a directly attached, MagSafe compatible case, you can use it. Or if you're just using a straight up just the phone by itself with that has MagSafe built in, you can use it. You can also use it. It says metal ring included for iPhone 11 and earlier models, Android and non-magnetic cases. So if you have a case that's not magnetic, or a phone that's not magnetic, it looks like they may put some magnetic rings in there that you can then attach to the case on the inside and have it work there. So yeah, you can try that and see how it works. So anyways, let's quickly go ahead and shout out to Big Ben VIP Tech in the building. I see him. He's the only one in the comments section right now. So shout out to him for coming through. I only have 4 people in here tonight, so I don't know where everybody else is. Maybe they weren't expecting another haul since I did one, I think, on Tuesday or something. But I was trying to get back on my regular you know, Friday schedule. So my chair keeps on going down. I don't know what something's wrong with my chair now. It just keeps on dipping down on me. All right, let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what it actually looks like. And oh, there's everything. So it looks like they are going to give us, it looks like they are going to give us some metal or some magnetic rings there. So you can put these on the inside of your case or on the back of your phone if you want to. They're going to have these sticker mounts on there. And they do say to clean the target area with alcohol and then leave the stickers on there as well for like, you know, for like 5 hours before you try and use it. So it's going to be the same deal as with the mount, so with the actual magnetic mount. So it's going to be a pretty permanent fixture. So if you put these magnets onto your phone directly, don't expect that you're going to be taking them off because they're going to be pretty permanent. Same with the case. If you put this on the inside or outside of your case, just assume that it's on there permanently. So, but this is the mount right here, as you can see, and you can swivel this. Let's see how this swivels. If it does swivel, well, maybe it has to be. This must have to be attached to something before it really can go. And I'm not going to attach it to anything because I don't plan on keeping this. I plan on giving this away. But here is the base right there. And if you have a MagSafe compatible phone, you can get it right there. And oh yeah, look at that. Well, obviously that rotates because that's just the phone rotating. So, but yeah, pretty strong. It's not coming off. I'm not really trying to, but if you're driving and you're bouncing a lot, you can see it's still going to stick on there. And they do have pretty strong magnets. I mean, you can see that that's pretty strong. So, all right, let's see here. Let's see if we can get this. I'm trying to remember how this was in there, how this was all put together, so we can get this back on. And there we go. Put this back in the box, and oh geez, I don't know how this went back in there. Let's see if we can. You know, let's do this. We'll just take that little bit out because I'm sure there was a reason for that in there. I'm sure they had it packaged in there nicely for some reason, but since we're just trying to get it back in, I'm just going to go ahead and stick it in there like so. All right, there we go. We don't need that. And let's see the wireless transmitter and what this looks like. These little devices are really handy. These were very, very popular a few years back. I feel like just about every car that's coming out now in the US has some form of CarPlay or Android Auto. So it's not as necessary as it used to be, but you can see here it says read operations guide included carefully for better experience before using. So, and you can take that off. You're gonna have, again, you're gonna have the little QC3 port, the PD port in the screen that's not lit up, and then you have the actual buttons there. So, and you know what? I don't need to actually try and get you guys to see it like that. I can just make it easier for you to see like this. There we go. All right, so you have the QC3, the PD port right there, which is 30 watts, the little channel button so that you can actually change the channel if you want. You have this light button there so you can turn the lights on and off and on around the rim. And then you have the answer the button here so that you can answer phone calls. And you can have, it goes up and down for volume controls there. And then you also have side to side for whatever other controls you may need. So yeah, not bad. All right. And this one again is from SyncWire here. And I'm gonna put this back in there because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give this away. I have a FM transmitter in the car. I think I might actually have two of them in the car. But these are, you know, even though I don't really use these because I have in my car I have Android Auto and Google and Apple CarPlay. They're still nice if you're traveling somewhere and you are if you're traveling and you are going to rent a car. These are still very, very nice because if you don't want to, if you don't want to hook up your car, your phone to the car and transfer over all your data onto a rent-a-car, you can just grab one of these. And that way you can just plug it into the cigarette lighter or DC port, whatever they want to call it nowadays. And then just tune the radio in to the same station as is on here, and then you're good to go. You can play all the music that's on your phone. You can answer and make phone calls and all that good stuff on here really, really easily. So it is very, very nice for that if you know you're going to travel and you're going to rent a car. So, because sometimes, like the last time I rented a car, I guess it was CES. So after I left CES and I went to San Diego to see my brother, and I rented a car, and I turned it on, and whoever had the car before me, all their information was in there. They had phone numbers and all kinds of stuff. It looks like they had connected their phone to the car, and it wasn't cleared out. And that's one of those things that if you connect your phone to a car, you have to make sure when you before you turn that car in, that you clear out all of that data. And a lot of people don't know how to do it, and so they don't even try. Some people just forget about it. For me, I think it's best not to do it. Just simply get something like this, and then don't worry about it. So, all right, shout out to SyncWire on that. Let me go ahead and keep this thing pushing. All right, looks like we have a couple other people in the building. We have, it looks like we have Nice and Nasty in the house says, hi, Larry. Shout out to Nice and Nasty for you. I love it. I love it. Came through. Says, did I miss a lot? No, you only missed one box that I opened up. So yeah, shout out. And we're going to go on to the next one. We're going to open this. Actually, you know what? Let's do this one here. I know what this is already because I actually ordered this. And part of me's like, I don't know. This was an impulse buy, but I like the message on it. I didn't need it. And but it is what it is. Sometimes we're on social media and we see things and we're like, oh, that's kind of cool, and then we order it. And now that I feel it, I'm like, I ordered an extra large, which is the size that I wear, but now I'm feeling I probably should have bought a double X because it feels sort of flimsy, like it's gonna probably shrink on me. So anyways, it says on the front, it says you are enough. And then on the back, it says, on the back there, it says, dear person behind me, the world is a better place with you in it. Love, it says, love the person in front of you. So basically, it was a post that I saw, and it was a company that was promoting these things, their products, but the post had something to do with like suicide prevention and something like that. So anyways, I saw it. I thought it was very cool. I liked it. Just this whole idea that you are enough. I hear a lot from people nowadays when I watch these shows and I watch, some of these programs and I talk to people. There's this whole theme about people wanting to be enough, to feel like they're enough. There's a lot of people out there that don't feel like they are enough. And sometimes I'm not sure exactly what that means. And sometimes I feel like maybe I completely understand them. I don't know. But anyways, I figure it's a hoodie. Can't really go wrong with a hoodie unless it shrinks to the point where you can't wear it. So hopefully it holds up, but we'll see. So I'm trying to remember where I got it. Actually, you know what? I don't even want to say where I got it. I'm a little disappointed in them because I bought the thing. They said it was supposed to be $14.95. And so I was thinking, all right, $14.95, cool, not bad. So then I went to go buy it. And it showed when I added it to the cart and then I added my shipping and everything, it showed that it was going to be $23. It was like $8 in shipping. I was like, geez, that's a lot for shipping. But okay, whatever. I have like $23. It's not bad. But then when I checked out and it charged my card, it charged me $29. And then I was a little ticked because then I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. It should have been. It went from 14 to 23 to 29, and then I wrote them and I said, hey, I think you guys overcharged me. It was supposed to be 23 and some change to 29. And then they wrote back and said, oh, no, there's some, I forgot what they called it, some sort of shipping and handling fee, or maybe they added the tax in there. They rolled it into the shipping. It was some crazy thing they explained. But when I first wrote them, they were like, "Oh, we need you to send us your order number and your email. You need to email us your order number and then like whatever was like the first part of your credit card and the last part of your credit card." And I was like, there's no way in hell I'm sending you all that information that they wanted in like an insecure email. I was like, emails aren't encrypted like that. I was like, no. I was like, I'm not sending that information. So anyhow, they did write me back and they explained it, and I had thought about canceling the order or just calling American Express and explaining to that I felt like I was overcharged. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and chalk it up as a loss and just never order from them again. And that's just what it is. So I feel like if you're gonna have fees like that into your system, whether it's built in somewhere, you have to put those fees up front. You can't bury it in some sort of terms of service somewhere where people aren't going to easily see it and then later try and make it seem like, oh, we were so upfront with you. Nah, it's not cool. So you know, I mean, I'm not going to even bother to share where I got it from. It's just, yeah, I thought it was a cool hoodie. I'll wear it until I don't have a need for it anymore, or until it doesn't, you know, it shrinks or something on me. So yeah. All right. But Nice and Nasty says, that's a great hoodie. I do like the hoodie. I'm not going to hate on the hoodie. I do like the hoodie, no doubt. I like the messaging. I just didn't like the way the company did their business. I like it when people are very, very upfront. And I think people should recognize that the more they are upfront, and the more of a pleasant shopping experience people have, the more likely they are to come back and buy again. I think some people try and bury fees and costs and the stuff in there, and then consumers have negative experiences with their brand, and then they don't want to deal with them anymore, and they end up losing business. Instead of being upfront and maybe possibly losing a sale here or there, they end up losing sales. Because I buy a lot of hoodies, and the likelihood that I would buy another one if I liked it is pretty high. But now it's pretty much zero. Like if I see a message on there that they have that I like, I'll try and find someone else that makes the hoodie with the same message. Or today I was over at one of my local malls, and there's a embroidery store in there, and a printing store where you can go in and make one-off custom, you know, shirts and hoodies. I can just go in there and have someone make something. So yeah. All right, here we go. We have AutoCast. We have an AutoCast Links to the Future Play to Video Pro all-in-one multimedia adapter. All right, I like this. This is basically going to add like it's going to add like a player to your car. So if you have like CarPlay or Android Auto or something like that, this adapter is going to allow you to play videos in your car. So this is really, really nice, because if you are, for instance, most of these cars that have screens in there, I don't know about the newer ones because my car is a 2016, so maybe the newer ones are different. But a lot of these cars that have the screens inside, they won't let you play video on there. But this little doohickey is going to actually let you play videos like Netflix and YouTube and other stuff on your actual screen that's in the car. Now this is fantastic, because if you're on a long road trip or something, and you know the people in the car are bored and they're tired of listening to music or whatever, they want to watch a movie, you can put this on. You can connect this adapter and play movies and TV shows and whatever, YouTube videos or home videos or whatever, on the screen in your car, and listen to it through the car stereo system. And I think that's going to be really nice. So I don't know if there is I don't know if there's a link on here. I do plan on hooking this up and trying it out. So let me just see. Let me see if I can find a. Oop, there we go. Let me see if I can scan this thing. And man, I'm having all kinds of trouble today just trying to get the buttons to click in the right way. Uh-oh, I think I need to. Let me see if I can get this thing going. Oh, there we go. And actually, let me make sure. Let me do this. Let me, before I click on something and show the wrong seller, let me see if I can just find them in my email AutoCast. There we go. And let's see. Let's see. AutoCast. And all right, that's not coming up. Well, let me try this one more again. Let me bring you guys in with me. If not, I'll just go ahead and show you what I found here. So, where do we go? Where is my browsing history? Don't change, got that. And so this is it right here. This is the AutoCast, and I think this one is actually, I think this is the right one. So AutoCast, I'm not sure. I think this might be the right one. It says Play to Video. I think this might be a little bit different one. So I think this is actually a different one. Let me go to the AutoCast store, and let's see, AutoCast audio video adapter. I think, is this it? No, that is not it. All right, let me try the auto adapter for, let's see, we'll do iPhone and Android. And there we go. The auto adapter MX, which I believe is the one that I have here. And let me see if I can click that. It says shop now. Is anything going to work? There we go. Let me click that. All right. And so, nope, not available. All right. I'm having a hard time finding this thing. So basically, you're going to hook it up, and it's going to work with CarPlay or AirPlay or Android Auto, and it's going to allow you to connect and have video playing through your through the screen on your car. So, yeah, let me see if I can find this email, because they did give me a link, and I don't know what the heck happened to it. Let me type in AutoCast, and I'm just getting, let's see, nope. AutoCast.com. Let's just see if we can go straight to their website. All right, let me bring you guys in here. And so this is it. You can see it says meet your best TV in car, the world's first automotive multimedia solution, and it's going to work with. It looks like it's going to work with Apple TV, Fire TV. Looks like that's the Google TV, Roku, and you can see there. So I guess you can actually hook up. You can actually hook up Fire Sticks and Apple TVs and Google TVs and all this stuff to the actual device if you want to, so that you can have an entire experience in your car. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of nice. It could be a distraction if you're the driver watching movies. But I think this is it right here. This is it. Play to Video Pro. All right, there we go. We found it. We had to go to the website, but we found it. And this is the Play to Video Pro wireless CarPlay / Android Auto all-in-one adapter. And it's $159. And this one here, you can see, let's see, it says new upgrade all-in-one multimedia box. And we can go here. We can see it says watch Netflix and YouTube. It's compatible with Android Auto and CarPlay. So it looks like you may not even need anything else. Looks like the other adapters were may have required you to have some other stuff, some other hardware. It looks like this one's going to work directly with your through your Android Auto or CarPlay. So, and it looks like you'll be able to use. It looks like Spotify's on there. You can use IPTV. You can use YouTube, Netflix. It looks like that's YouTube Music on there as well. It's going to work. It says available for 2016 to 2023 vehicles with factory wired CarPlay. So if you have any one of these brands it looks like it's going to work. And because I have a 2016 Volkswagen, it should work for me. So I'll have to test it out. But it says it has a quick, easy, or easy 3-step setup. You just plug into the car via USB, pair via Bluetooth, and then enjoy. Just that easy. So, but it says you have triple connectivity, so it looks like you can connect all kinds of good stuff in there. So you can have your streaming system, Android Auto, or CarPlay all in one. So however you want to work that out. And then you can stream, it says you can stream videos and music. So if you want to do either one, so you have access to, it looks like Spotify and YouTube music on there. You can also use a USB stick if you want to as well. And then you can also use Netflix and YouTube if you want to stream video. Now, I don't know if you can add video from a USB stick. Maybe you can add, maybe you have a USB stick that has movies or something on there. You can load them on there and watch it on there as well. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to test that out. So, and then there we go. We can see it says system. So it looks like for Android, it looks like you're going to need Android 12 or higher. And then, for video, yeah, for Play 2 Video Pro, you need Android 12 or higher. For Play 2 Video, the regular one, I guess you need Android 8 or higher. And then for the built-in apps for this, you're going to get Netflix, YouTube, IPTV, Spotify, and YouTube Music. And the old one will give you Netflix and YouTube. And then you'll get a customizable homepage, app upgrade, online upgrade. And there's no screencasting, unfortunately, so it doesn't look like if you have a phone or something that you can cast to the screen in your car. But you do have these other options. And then they have these other, frequently asked questions like, how do I know if my car is wired CarPlay? How long does it take to set up? How does the adapter connect to my phone? All these good questions that they have answers to as well. So, and then it says what's inside. You're going to get a Play 2 Video Pro, a USB cable. It's going to be USB-C to USB-A. And then you're going to get a USB cable is Type-C to Type-C, user manual, and the product packaging. And then you'll get the product itself. So there you go. And yeah, so you can have it, so you can see it looks like it's relatively small, so you can just sit it right there. You can throw it in your dashboard, in your glove box, or you can put it in the little compartment under, like for me, I have a little compartment like right where my gear shift is. You can put it wherever else you want, in your change box or the side pocket of your door, wherever. And you can see it's relatively small there. So yeah. And I guess there's a combo offer on there as well if you want to get a combo offer. So it says you can get 50% off off the second price item. So yeah, all right. Well, this is going to be interesting. So I think let me open this thing up right quick. Let me open this thing up. Let's see what it looks like. And because I think I'm going to try this. I think I'm going to put this in the car and test it out. And see how this thing is actually going to work. Now I have my Android Auto and my CarPlay. I think I probably use the CarPlay more often than the Android Auto, but maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see which one I decide to hook up and use. So man, if I can get this thing out. Some of these boxes, sometimes I wonder how they even get these boxes, how they even get the stuff in here. Because these boxes are fitting so tight. It's like, how do you get the stuff, like, I'm trying to get it out. How'd they ever get it in? All right. Man. All right, there we go. There we have it. That is it right there. Let's get that out. And let's see what else. Let's make sure we have everything. We do have our user manual right here, so we can get some help if we need help setting it up. We're going to get a box with our accessories in here. And so Yep, it looks like we do. We have a USB-A and a USB-A to USB-C and a USB-C to USB-C cable. So depending on the connection in your car, I actually have a USB-A port in my car, so I can go USB-A to USB-C. And this thing is small. I mean, just as a, you know, as a size comparison, you know, that's my iPhone. And that is the device. So, and you can see just how small that is. So this is my, you know, that's my pocket knife right there. So you can even see there, it's still really, really small. So yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna try this thing out. I'm definitely gonna try this thing out and see how it works. And you know, see if it becomes something that I really enjoy and can keep in the car. I'm curious to know if I have this in the car hooked up, if I'm still able to use all of my regular CarPlay functionality, like having phone calls and stuff in there, or if I'm limited to just the features on the Play to Video Pro. So, but you know, normally what I would do in the car, like when I've been on road trips and I have my niece with me or something and she's sitting in the front seat, oftentimes what will happen is she'll want to watch like Disney Plus or something. So I'll put on, you know, some Disney Plus on my phone and have my phone mounted onto the, you know, onto my my car mount in the car, which works out well. You know, but she just, you know, usually she just turns it towards her so she can see it. But if I can put this on the screen, then one, the video is down, you know, a little bit lower where it normally, you know, like just where the screen is. So she can just sit there and watch it. And it'd be a little bit easier for people in the back seat, I think, to just sort of look through between the seats and see it. So, all right, AutoCast, big ups on them. This thing is going to be, let's see, the AutoCast Pro, it looks like, well, it's saying $194.99. I thought it was a little bit cheaper. Oh, buy singles. Let's see. Let's get the single one. Yeah, so if you get the single version, it's $159.99. And let's see if we can find the, let's see if they have the car to play. Let's see, what, is this it here? That looks like it might be it. I'm not sure though. Oh, those are not, I don't think these, oh. Yeah, some of them aren't clickable. Some of them are definitely not clickable. So, but you can see here, they have all kinds of different options for you as far as like a CarPlay AI box and YouTube Air. They have all kinds of stuff in here that you can choose from. So, auto screen for vehicles. This is a box. Let's see. Let's see. Video adapter. This is the car to play. The Play to Video wireless. This one doesn't look like the Pro version. That looks like the older version there though. So so I don't know. Maybe the new one's not out yet, or maybe it is. Maybe let's see if it's on here. Let's see the. Yeah, I don't actually see it here on Amazon. So it may not be available on Amazon. You may have to go and pick it up over on their website there. So there you go. You can, it looks like you may have to pick it up on their website. So in any case, it's available. You just may have to go get it directly from them. So, all right, shout out to Big Tim Windsor in the building. Says late again, Larry, would be late to for my own funeral. Man, it's no problem whatsoever. I'm glad that I have you in here. Tim was saying, I guess he was looking at it, he said, never mind, my car's a 2013. Yeah, you know, it's nice, but that's the only problem is that if you have a little bit older car, then it's not going to work. You need to have a 2016 or newer, which, I mean, now you think, you know, when I think about it, 2016 is 2024. I mean, that my car is not really new anymore. I mean, my car is what, like 7-8 years old, so it's not a new car anymore. All right, let's see. You know what? Let's get this big one off the table. It's sort of in the way. Let's see what this thing is. I don't know what it is. It has a little weight to it, though. It definitely has a little bit of weight to it. So let's get this thing. Go through there. There we go. And let's see what we have. Oh, oh, geez! Wow, this thing is heavy. We have a desk lamp. Look at that. I I forgot who it was exactly who wrote me with this, but I do remember seeing it and I thought, yeah, but I thought, you know what? I have my desk over there that I've been meaning to clean up because like once I rearranged my studio in here, I did mean to clean up. I set the stuff over there. I never got it all cleaned up. I said, I'm going to get the thing cleaned up. And when I do, I want a lamp. I want a lamp that I can set over there, and I think this is going to work nicely. So let me see here. There is a barcode. Let me see if I can scan it right quick. And let's see if I can scan this thing and bring it up and give you some info on it. So I like lamps because I like light. So, all right, I think this is it right here. I'm pretty sure this is it. Look at that. Papa Avery in the building. It says, super chat from Harvey Avery. Good afternoon, sir. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Avery. I appreciate your help. And because you hit me up with a super chat, you get one of these.
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius.
Yeah, super cool, bro.
I love it. Mr. Avery is super cool, bro. I love it. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and let's open this thing up and see what it is all about. I think, geez, I had a lot of junk in my knife. You see all that stuff fly out of there? All right, let's see here. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have? Let's cut through this tape. And there we go. There we go. Now, if you guys have not checked out Papa Avery's son's YouTube channel, it is Brandon Keith Avery. Brandon has an awesome channel. And he hit me up the other day and said he's making some changes to his channel as far as when he's doing stuff. He's sort of scheduling things. They're not new things per se. Some of them might be new, but he's sort of going on a more regular, intentional schedule and asked me if I could be a part of some shows. So I'm definitely going to be on his channel more than you have seen me in the last several months. Obviously, during the pandemic, you probably saw me there a lot, but I'm going to make a point to be on there much more. So, yeah. All right, here we go. This is the presentation that we have for it. And let me see if I can get that in there. And it looks like, hold on, let me see if I can get this thing tilted back some. So it looks like we're going to get a manual here on how to set this thing up. And then we're going to get a little thank you for your support thing on, a little thank you for your support card here. We're going to get this clasp here. It is, I think, yeah, it's metal. There you go. It's sort of metal, plasticky metal. Yeah, it feels metal. But this is going to actually mount onto the desk. And then you're going to have this boom arm that's going to go. And this right here is actually a double light. Now, I'm not going to pull it all out right here because I am going to hook this up. But I want to show you here. Let me see if I can pull this up on my Amazon page. There we go. Let's go back to Amazon. And let's see, this is it right here. And this is the double lamp. And there we go. It says double head LED desk lamp, black 2-in-1 large desk lamp for home office, 24 watt brightest workbench light with remote control, memory function, 5 colors, stepless dimming, architect table, lamp light bar, and yeah. So you can see right there how it's going to have that double lamp right there that can go over everything. It's going to have this base right here that you can use to actually set it on top of the desk if you want to. Or you have the clamp here so that you can actually mount it to the desk directly if you want to. And you're going to have a little inline controller so that you can control it with the cable, or you can control it with the remote control if you want to. So that's really, really nice. So, and again, this is it's a double head LED desk lamp, and it's $59.41 right now. So you can get this. It looks like it was originally about $70 at $69.99, but they do have a 15% off right now. That'll drop it down to $59.41. Now that's here in the US. If you're out there on the other side of the world where Big Ben is, it might be a little bit less, it might be a little bit more. So, but it looks like this one here, you can actually get this tomorrow, depending on where you are, if you order it in the next 2 hours and 56 minutes. So there you go. All right, and this one is from Tular, from the Tular store. And it looks like Tular may have some other cool stuff in here. So it looks like they have some lamps, some other lamps in there that you can get. Looks like they have some magnetic hand soldering stuff in there. It looks like they have some jewelry pliers, hot air rework station. They look like they have a whole host of other stuff. Looks like they have a magnifying glass light stand. They have all kinds of good stuff in there apparently. So, but you can see there, you can get the helping hands, the solder fume extractor, the soldering station, soldering gun, and then there's more in there, so you can get all kinds of good stuff, the magnifying lamps and whatnot. So, and that is all from Tool R. So, big ups to Tool R for sending this light out. I think it's going to be pretty nice, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to enjoy having it over there, because one of the things that where we live now is one of these things that I don't like about sort of more modern housing, is that a lot of them don't put lighting fixtures in the ceilings. They all basically expect you to have lamps everywhere. And I grew up in a house that had lights in the ceiling. And so I shouldn't say that, because in the hallways there's actually lights in the ceilings. But in like the bedrooms and in the like regular living spaces, there's not lights in the ceilings. I love lights in the ceilings because you have the lights there, you turn them on, it lights everything up. So nice bright room. Now granted, if it's not as controlled as if you have lamps everywhere, but I kind of feel like if you want to control your light like that, then just get some lamps. But I'd much rather have the option of having the nice big bright overhead that just sort of floods everything. So I like light. I'm a photographer, I'm a filmmaker. You know, photographers are basically painters with light. I like light. All right. Shout out to Tular for that. That thing is heavy. All right, man. Let's see what we have here. And Big Ben says, Larry loves lamps. Oh, man. Oh, man. Sometimes I don't even realize. Sometimes I wonder, like, did I say that because I like subconsciously, that's where I got it from, or did it just come out? So who knows? All right. Let's see what we have in here. This is going to be what is this? Oh, all right. I wasn't expecting this so soon, but I'm happy I have it here. This is the Rokinon 75mm f1.8 autofocus lens mount, and this one is for Fuji X mount. Look at that. That is for Fuji X mount right there. So I have my Fuji camera that I am going to have a lot of fun with when I'm playing with this thing. So there it is. That is the Rokinon 75mm f1.8. And let's go ahead and see if we can take a look at this thing. Man, this box, it feels like it's brand spanking new. Let's see if we can get this thing out of here. All right. All righty. I wrote to a couple of companies asking them if I can use some of their lenses, and so Rokinon actually wrote me back and said, yeah, we can send you out a lens. And so I was like, cool. And they actually also have, I believe it's Samyang they also have as a brand. But, oh my God, look how small that is. That is tiny. Let's see, that is a tiny little lens. I thought as a 75-1.8, this was going to be a lot bigger, but it is small and light. But look at that. That is a nice looking lens right there. That is going to be a lot of fun to play with. So, now again, this is for the Fuji X mount, and it is autofocus, and there's a custom. It looks like there's a switch on there. So you can go from M1, M2. I'm not sure exactly what those do. We have our focusing ring right there. It looks like all of the aperture and such is going to be internal, so you'll have to do that in the camera, which is a little unusual. I'm surprised that they didn't put a aperture ring on here, but maybe they didn't because of the cost. But one of the things is that you know, Fuji is sort of known for having those manual aperture controls on their lenses, and some other brands have done the same thing. So yeah. All right, let me do this. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull this up on here, and we can take a look, because I'm really kind of looking forward to this. I don't know if there's a barcode. Oh, there is a barcode on it. Let me see if I scan it. I like scanning the barcode sometimes because it's a little bit easier to find it quickly in the system from Amazon if it actually works out. But sometimes it doesn't work out, and then it's not quicker at all. So, let's see here. Oh. There we go. Oh, this lens isn't even too expensive. All right, I'm not mad at it. All right, let me bring you guys in for all my photo geeks out there that love this type of stuff. Let me see if I can show you there. There we go. That is the Rokinon 75mm f1.8. It's an APS-C lens. It's very, very compact. It says compact because it is very, very compact. It's $399, so about $400. And you can see there, that's how small it is without the lens hood. And yeah, it is just, it's very, very petite. And then you can see there, it's going to have all the connections in the back. It is going to be an autofocus lens, which is fantastic. And then you have the lens hood included. And again, that is what it looks like with the lens hood. So it looks like it's going to have a, let's see, what is the photo? It looks like it's going to be a 62 millimeter, filter ring on the front. So if you're putting filters or something on there, there you go. It has a 9 aperture blades in there for nice smooth bokeh. It's going to have quiet and fast autofocusing that's well controlled for shooting video, which is going to be really nice. Yeah, I'm going to have fun testing this thing out. I'm definitely going to have fun testing this out. So, and it is a 1.8, so it's only going to be around $400. All right. Now this thing is, it is a 75mm, and it's going to be on a APS-C camera. So it's going to actually, you're going to have to times that by 1.5. So all of my math geeks out there can do it probably faster than I can hit it up on the calculator. But if we go 75 times 1.5, it's going to be the equivalent of a 112mm lens. So 112.5. So some people might say 113mm. So this is going to be really, really nice as far as shooting all kinds of different stuff. And I think I might take this to the zoo with me. Now, like I don't think I'll be able to shoot much like from a distance, because at 112mm it's not like I'm going to be able to pull stuff in really, really close. But sometimes when I go to the zoos, I skip most of the indoor exhibits because I don't have any really fast glass right now. And so having something like this is like a 1.8, and with that crop factor, at 75 with the crop factor is going to bring me to about 112. If I'm shooting indoors where I don't need to pull the subject in quite as much, this might be a really nice choice. So I'm going to try it out. And it's small enough and light enough that I can take this and just throw it in my bag. So I can have my normal lens that I take with me to the zoo, and then I can throw this in the bag as well and not really feel like I'm weighed down at all. So, all right, shout out to Rokinon. Let me set that off to the side because I am going to review that, and you guys are going to see some very cool pictures, I hope, as long as I can make some cool pictures. So, yeah. So let's see. Knights and S is same where I'm living. I wish they had ceiling lights. Yeah, I wish they did too. I miss those ceiling lights. Big Ben said. Big Ben said we all live by candlelight over here. So. Absolute 100% silliness. All right. Let's see what we have in our last package here. This one looks like it's coming from Amazon as well. Let's see what we have. And this is, oh, okay. Apparently these people were very interested in making sure I got their products because they had texted or emailed me a few times. Or was it on, maybe it was on WhatsApp or something. But here we go. This is, I think they actually wrote me about this right here. And this is from Interval Powering Solutions. So it's Interval Powering Solutions. And this is this one, I think this was the one they wrote me about. I think it was, or maybe it was this one, which is their MagSafe compatible 3-in-1 wireless charger. So this is a 3-in-1 wireless charger, and I'm going to open this up in just a moment. But this is going to have 20-watt PD fast charging. It's going to power 3 devices, so you'll be able to charge your phone, your Apple Watch, and your earbuds all at the same time. And again, it's MagSafe compatible. Now the nice thing about it is, as far as the MagSafe part of it, you'll be able to actually, the phone charging. You'll be able to use any phone that has wireless charging as long as you have like a MagSafe compatible case on there. So, and then down here where you have the base, as long as basically any earbuds that have the key wireless charging standard, you'll be able to use there too. So. Next, we have the Interval 3-in-1 portable wireless charger, and this one's very cool. As you can see there, the part where your phone rests on, that's actually detachable, if I'm not mistaken, and that actually turns into a power bank. But I'll double check. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and by the weight, it actually feels that way. So it says this one particular one looks like it's in white. It says powers up to 3 devices simultaneously. It has a 20-watt PD fast charger included and USB-C to USB-C charging cables. So, and this one here is the one I was actually really most interested in. And this is a portable power bank for your Apple Watch. I just think that is so very cool. Now, mind you, I do have an Apple Watch Ultra. So I don't really need let's see if I can get that in focus there. You can see if I can get that. Anyways, it looks like Sony wants to lock onto my face. So, but I do have an Apple Watch Ultra, so I don't really need a power bank as much as I used to. But this thing I think will still very much come in handy, especially if I'm traveling. Because sometimes, especially when you travel to hotels, there's not always a lot of ports around or a lot of plugs around. And even when I travel, if I go to my in-laws' house in Colorado, they have a very old home, and so there's not a lot of plugs everywhere in the rooms. And so I don't like to plug too much into one socket and overload everything. So it'll be nice to be able to have something like this charged up, so I can just go ahead and put my Apple Watch on there, charge it up when it needs it, and have this when I'm traveling. And then I can, if this is a 3-in-1 also that has a portable power bank, maybe I'll take something like this with me as well. So, but let's do this. Let's grab, let me see if I can, there are some barcodes on here. So let me see if I can scan some stuff first and see if I can pull up some info on them so I can show you guys. And I think I might be doing a bit of a giveaway on one of these. So let's see if this is the one. Let me see if this, I think this might be, yeah. So let's see. We'll have to see. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure yet. Don't hold me to that. I'm just saying some of this stuff you guys can probably expect to see in one of my wine and winners or some other sort of giveaway in the future. So, all right, let's see. This is going to be, which one, what color is this? Is this going to, we'll just tap the black one anyways. We'll get that going. I just want to scan them all in and get them in my browsing history so it's easy for me to pull up on the computer and then share with you guys. And this is the Interval portable charger for Apple Watch. And there we go. And all of these have really affordable prices on here, which I really, really appreciate. So, all right, let's go ahead on here. And let's go back and let's hit view browsing history. And let's start off with, oh, one of them didn't show up. All right, we'll get to it anyways. Let's start off here with the portable portable charger for Apple Watch. This one is a 4,500 milliamp hour magnetic wireless power bank for, says for iWatch. Maybe they call it iWatch somewhere else. I think they do in some countries. I think somewhere else they already had Apple Watch patented. But it says iWatch series 987 I guess down whatever to 2 Ultra, the Ultra 2-in-1, and iPhone battery pack and travel accessory with tech gadget gifts for men, and Type-C cord on there. So it looks like, oh, there's a Type-C cord included. Very nice. And it looks like you can get this, you can get you can get one with the lightning cord attached to it, or you can get one with the Type-C. So that's really nice. If you have one of the newer iPhones, the iPhone 15 with the USB-C port on there, then you have one for that. If you have an older phone like I do, then you have one for the Lightning. Now, I don't know. This one is a Type-C, which I actually appreciate because I generally use one of my Android phones as my daily driver. So I have Type-C for everything, and I do plan on upgrading to a new iPhone later this year when they do come out. So I'll have a Type-C iPhone as well. So, yeah. All right, let's go back over here and let's check out the wireless charging station here. And this is it. It says a wireless charging station, 3-in-1 foldable stand. That's going to be good. It says for the 14, 13 plus, the Max Plus, all that good stuff. Also, it's going to work for the Apple Watches, fast charging dock for multiple devices. And it looks like this one's in white, but you can get it in other colors. I think you can get it in black as well. And you can see it says compatible with the Google Pixel 8 Pro, the 8, Pixel 7 Pro, Pixel 7a, Pixel 7, 6a, 6, and all these other phones, various Samsung phones as well. So, and then it says 3-in-1 charging station, power devices simultaneously there as well. It says rapid recharge capability, stay powered up and connected. And it says fold and go design travel companion. So very, very nice. You can see here, oops, let me see if I can get that. You can see there how it's going to actually fold fairly flat so that you can actually have the device there. That's really nice because if you're traveling, it makes it easy to basically take this thing with you. So, and then you can see there, it says sleek design to declutter your space and style, and intelligent charging protection. There you go. So I don't see anything about a battery in here, so I don't think it's actually a power bank as well. So, all right. And then we have this one here, which didn't come up. So let me see if I can scan this one again and see if I can get this one to come up. And there we go. All right, let me click on that. And let me see if this one will now come up in my browsing history. So let's go back over to Amazon Prime. Oh, there we go. All right, I didn't have to click there. I could just went there. So anyways, there we go. The interval 3-in-1 charging station compatible with MagSafe charger, wireless charging station. And again, it's going to be compatible with all these different iPhone variations. And they say all the way to the 12, and that's because the 12, again, is where they started the MagSafe. But again, if you have an older phone, you can get a MagSafe compatible case for that phone and then still use it as long as the phone has wireless charging on it. So you have Apple Watch, AirPods, and the phone there. So. And then there you go. You can see it says next gen charging, efficient, elegant, and magnetic. And you can use it in both landscape and horizontal, or landscape and vertical. You have a minimalist design that meets tech, elegant, and design meets tech, elegant, and functional. So little grammar hiccup there. Unrivaled magnetic grip powered by enhanced N52 magnets. So it's going to be very strong magnets. And it says excellence in craftsmanship, durable, and reliable. So, all right. And it looks like this is going to be $59.99. So there you go. And it looks like you can get it tomorrow if you order the next 2 hours and 37 minutes. But let's do this. Let's actually go ahead and open these up because I want to take a look. Let's start off with this one here since that was the last one we talked about. Let's get that one open and see what we have. And it looks like they're going to give us a 20-watt PD power brick. look at that. 20-watt PD power brick. Very, very nice of them. So that is nice because a lot of these places nowadays are just not giving us the stuff that we need to actually work right out of the box. They're also going to give us a user manual. So if you need a user manual to get going, you'll have that there. We also have a USB-C to USB-C cable so that we can plug into the power brick. And then last, but certainly not least, we have the actual charger, the actual 3-in-1 charger. So again, on the back here, I don't know if you can see that. Let me just get that in there. So on the back is where your Apple Watch is going to go. Your phone's going to go here. And then right here on the base is where you'll put your earbuds. So let me just go ahead and grab my phone. And just like that, look at that. Now, you don't really need to worry about this thing bouncing around because this is designed to just sit on the desk. So if I just set this right here, you can see this is going to be just fine, and I can easily rotate this if I'm watching a movie or something, just like that. And then on the back here is going to be the the place for the Apple Watch. Now I had, and I think the cable fell somewhere. Yep, there it is. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can actually feed this through and plug it in. This is not the cable that came with it, but it is a USB-C cable that's going. And you can see there, as soon as you plug it in, it's going to have, let me see if I can get that. Oh man. Sometimes Sony is so good that it just doesn't let go of you. It's like you're trying to lock it in, you're trying to show this. So anyways, there you go. And it's kind of hard to see, but there is a green, there's a green light on here, but my lights are so bright in here, it's kind of hard to see it. So, but let me go ahead and see if I hook this up. And it looks like, let's see, is it going to start? Is it going to show that start? Well, the light did turn blue down here. And oh, let me disconnect that. Let me just hit disconnect. And let me take it off. I think it wasn't showing the charging thing on there because it was. There we go. All right, so we can see I need to charge up my my phone too. It's almost dead there. So, but there is that. And then let me see. Let me put my watch on there, and there we go. It is working right away, charging up right away. So my Apple Watch is charging, and there we go. That's charging. No, I'm trying to look around. I don't think I have my AirPods in here. I think my AirPods might be in. You know what? They might be just over here. Yep, they are. Let me go grab them right quick. Here we go. All right, here I come back. I'm coming back. Coming back. All right, let's see. Let's see if everything is going to charge all at the same time. And it does. I don't know if you can see that. The little light did turn on my, right there. You can see the little light on my AirPods. My Apple Watch is charging. My iPhone's charging, and my AirPods are charging. Everything's charging all at once. So we're getting the full Apple 3-in-1 experience right here with this wireless 3-in-1 charger. So that's nice. This is perfect if you have a desk or a nightstand or something and you want to be able to charge all your devices at once at home. That's going to work out really, really nicely for you. So I do like that a lot. Now, again, the phone that I'm currently using doesn't actually support wireless charging. My daily driver, I have two daily drivers really, but this is the one I use the most, which is my OnePlus Open, but it doesn't have wireless charging, so that's always a little issue with it. But all right, let me go ahead and let me just stick this right here. Let me stick that cable right there so it doesn't fly off anywhere. And I'm gonna put this stuff back in here. And I'm going to probably give that away to somebody. So I'm going to try and set that over there nice and neat and put it back together later. But we are going to try this one here now and see how this goes. Now, shout out, a few other people showed up. It looks like Airlid showed up in the house. Says, hi, Larry. It's been a long time. Nice to see you again, friend. Shout out to you, man. It's good to see you. It's nice to see your name pop up in here. And we have SRT Live says, hello, I just watched your Saramonic Smart Mic mini video. SRT, there you go. Oh, I see where the name comes from with the car. Nice, all right. I like it. Says he watched the Smart Mic mini video. Big ups on that. Those are fantastic mics. I need to hit up the Saramonic people. They haven't sent me anything for a while. They sent me a wireless mic set that I didn't really like, and then I haven't got anything from them since. So I don't know. I'll have to reach out to them and make sure there's no super hard feelings or anything. So, all right. But here we go. Let's check this out. This is the Interval 3-in-1 portable. And this is going to be sort of the presentation here, as you see. So we're going to get the user manual there. We are going to get, it looks like a USB-C to USB-C cable in there that we can use. We're also going to get a power brick. Very nice. I like it. Now this one is, let's see, it says fast charging. Oh, this one is also a 20-watt PD charger. Now it doesn't say it. It doesn't say it, I don't know if you guys can see it. It doesn't say it on the side like the other one, but just on the inside here, it does say PD 20 watts. So this one's also going to be a fast charging power brick on there. So you will be able to take advantage of the fast charging. And then here is the base right here. And again, this says 3-in-1 portable wireless charger. It says output is going to be 15 watts max for iPhone, 3 watts max for Apple Watch, and 5 watts for earphones. So I guess that's where they're going to get their total. So that's going to give you, that's going to be 23, and this is going to be a 20-watt charger. So you're not going to get the full speeds on all of them if you have all of them hooked up at the same time. So, but this thing does have a little bit of weight to it. I'm surprised. It does have a little bit of weight to it. And then the Apple Watch, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little, it's white, so it's very, very bright in here. But this thing actually swivels out. Let's see. The Apple Watch part is going to swivel out right there. So when you're not using it, you can just fold it back in. When you're using it, you can fold it like that. And then it all folds down there. And then on the back part here is where your AirPods are going to go, and there's a little bit of a rubber grippiness to it right there. So, yeah, let's go ahead and actually plug this thing in and see how this thing is going to work here. So, let me grab my Apple Watch. My iPhone there. We'll set that right there, and yeah, look at that. It starts charging. All right, I'm gonna do this. Let me do this. Let me see if I can get this to turn off. And let me set it on there now. Yeah, I'm trying to get this. Sometimes it's always on display. It's just sort of a mess. Like, I don't know how to get this thing to turn off sometimes. Like, I don't want it to be on. I'm just trying to get it to turn off. Sometimes Apple stuff is so aggressive. It's like I don't want it on, and trying to get it to like not be on is sometimes a hassle. Like, see, sometimes it gives me the whole animation there, and then other times it doesn't. It's just, I'll tell you, the more and more I use Apple stuff, the more and more I get frustrated with it because it's just so completely annoying. I have to say, if I was not in tech, I'm not sure I would be using Apple stuff because I like it. It's nice sometimes, but it has so many, like the whole walled garden thing, they're so over the top aggressive about how they want you to do stuff. It's like they won't let you do stuff the way you want. Like I want to hit the power button and turn off this. There you go. Now it's showing now it's asking me for my Face ID. I don't want that. I just want the screen to go dark. I just want to be able to push it for a few times or something and just have the screen go dark, but it's not going to let me do that. So anyways, there you have it. But you can put in, let's see, let me do the Apple Watch is charging, my iPhone's charging. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and turn this thing around. Let me put my earbuds on there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the little light did come on, so it does look like my AirPods are charging as well. So we are getting all three things working on here, and I have to say I do very much like the design of this 3-in-1 charger. I'm not sure why it's so heavy though. I'm not sure why it's so heavy. I mean, when I picked it up, I just swore that there was a power bank inside here. I was like, I just swore that this was going to be a power bank, but it's not. But it is nice. It does have some nice grippiness on here, so that it's going to stay on the desk and not move around a lot. It does have this thing that slides out, and also you can use this as a like if you plug this in. You can do that. You can have it laying flat here. So let me see, make sure I have it lined up right. I don't know where that goes. Maybe it's, there you go. You can do it like that and have it laying flat. And you can do the same with the Apple Watch. So if you don't want to have it, you know, propped up, you don't have to. That's not something that's required, you know. So, but what this doesn't actually have, and some others do, which I've noticed, it doesn't have a second port. Some of these will have a second USB-C port or USB-A port so that you can actually plug in other devices. So if you have, say, a second phone from your spouse or your, you know, a coworker or somebody, or just like maybe you have a personal phone and a work phone and you want to charge them both, then some of these will have a separate port so that you can plug in another cable, and this one doesn't have that. So that's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Not everybody makes their products in the same way. All right, let me throw this stuff back in there, and I have to give a shout out because I saw a super chat come through from, it looks like Flex hit me up. Flex says, I'm late again, dang. Hello, did I miss a lot? Yeah, you missed a little bit today. You missed a little bit today. You may have to go back and watch the replay. Because we are on our last couple products here before we get out of here and go and enjoy the weekend. But let me package that up. I think this one's probably, I haven't decided. This one's probably going to be given away too. I love it. I think it's a fantastic device, but I can only have so many portable chargers. I'm not sure I need that one there. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, it says you only get the animation with MagSafe. Ah, okay. Shout out to Big Ben. He is my tech dude in the house. He does know you only get it with MagSafe. Okay, thank you very much. So even though it's wireless charging, it doesn't get it's a senior citizen range mode. Oh, he's got jokes. Shout out to Flex. So Flex, because you gave me a super chat, you know you always get one of these.
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius.
I don't have friends. I got family.
All right, shout out to Flex and the rest of the Hall family. I am loving it. I'm loving it. All right, this is the last one here for the day, and this is the Interval power bank, the B5, and this one is for the Apple Watch and phones, and this is a 4,500 milliamp hour power bank for your Apple Watch and phone. Now, I can tell you right now, just looking at how small this is going to stay with me. This is going to be a product that I'm keeping with me and throw in my, I'm going to throw this into my little tech bag, because look at that. Look at that. That is nice. Look how small that is right there. I'm loving that. That's nice and petite. And I can put my Apple Watch on there. So let me just go ahead and let's just go ahead and check and make sure this thing works. All right, let me make sure this thing, and I don't know if there's a power button I need to turn anything on with, but let's see here. Let me see. Let me put it on there. It has a little magnetic part on there. I don't know if there's any juice in here at all. There may not be. I might need to charge this. Oh, there is. There's a little power button. All right, let me just show you right now. There's a little power button on there that I did not push. So I need to go ahead and push that power button. So let me push it, see if the lights light up there. There we go. So we have the light that came on. And now, put it on there, and look at that right away. It is charging up. So now if I want to charge up my watch, I can just go ahead and set this down and charge up my watch and have it going. And the cool thing about this is on the back here, there is a USB-C cable right there. So if I want to charge up my watch, I can have my watch going. I can have my watch going right here. And let me just get my band right. and then I can go ahead and plug in to my OnePlus Open, and boom, I'm charging on my OnePlus Open and I'm charging on my Apple Watch. And not even that, if I wanted to do more, I can do more, because on the sides here, you may notice on the sides, there is a USB-C port. Let me see if I can get that right there. Come on, Sony. Come on, Sony, work with me. All right. So there you can see there's a USB-C port right there. And then on the other side, there's another one. There's another USB-C port right there. So now I can, if I wanted to, let's say I'm somewhere and I'm going and I need to charge up a number of things. I can take this cable, I can plug it in here so that this device is actually charging here. And I think, let me see, make sure I have, it says lightning input. And then this one is USB-C. Oh, it says lightning input? Wait a minute. I don't have a lightning cable on here. But I don't have a lightning cable around here, I don't think. Oh, well, I'll have to check. It says lightning input. So maybe there's just one USB-C cable on here and one is lightning. But it looks like what I can do if I wanted to is I can plug this in just like this. And then I can have this cable charging one of my phones. And then I can have this one charging I have this wireless part charging my Apple Watch. So let's say that I had an iPhone 15 that had the USB-C port. I can go ahead and plug this in, have my iPhone and my Apple Watch charging at the same time. And if I have this going overnight, I imagine I can have everything charged up in the morning and ready to go when I get up. So yeah, that's pretty nice. I like it. I like it a lot. The only, this is really nice because it's so convenient to have this power bank like this. The only thing that I have to say that I'm wondering about is that I have recently, that I got this thing earlier this week that has this little portable Apple Watch charger that I can plug in to a power bank or the wall or my computer or something else. And this is very small and light and convenient to take with me. So we'll figure it out. I will be traveling some this summer, and probably over the next year I'll be traveling quite a bit just to have some fun and see some family and do some stuff I haven't done for a while. And so Interval will probably be coming along with me, as well as some of the other brands that you guys have seen on this channel as of late. So shout out to them. And again, this thing is not very expensive at all. You can get this one for like, let's see here. Let me see if I go back here. This thing's only $19.99. So it's $19.99. You can get it by Sunday. It is fantastic on here. It is really, really nice. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. So if you guys are looking for something that's not going to break the bank. So there you go. Yeah. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and put my watch back on. Oops. Let me see if I can get back. There we go. There we go. Let me get my watch on. Now, you guys may have noticed I've mentioned my OnePlus Open quite a bit, and I'm going to do some more videos on it. I absolutely love this phone. It is fantastic. I still carry an iPhone because I still have friends and family members that have iPhones, and because I do tech reviews and stuff, I like to be able to speak intelligently and intelligibly about the iPhone. And so, but I really love this thing. It has a nice big screen that's just easy to see and easy to use. It's just comfortable. It folds up in such a way that the outer screen is pretty much like having a regular phone. And when you look at the two of them like side by side, they're not. It's not like they're. I don't know if you can even get. They're not. It's not like one is super. Oh man, come on. I'm not. There you go. You can see there. If you have them on there, they both have cases on, but it's not like the OnePlus is super thick. I had a Samsung Z Fold 3 and a Z Fold 4, and they're a bit thicker. This one is not nearly as thick, and I think that the next one will probably be even thinner. So we'll see. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm up out of here. Thank you so much for coming through and watching on a Friday night. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening here. And let me get up out of here. But before we do, let me give you a little bit of something. Let's see here. How about, because you guys are all superstars, let me give you this one. Because the crowd goes wild for you guys. All right, I'm loving it. All right, everyone, I'm out of here. I'm Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming through. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.